Hey guys, okay, this is going to be about how to use a URL and why to use a URL and how to create a URL. So if you were at Thrivepalooza and you were at one of our trainings, I can't remember who exactly mentioned it, but one of the promoters mentioned how they use a URL. And if you don't have one, get one. So I'm going to show you guys what that is and how it works and how you can use it and some different ways to use it. I was going to do this on our team huddle, but we have special guests this week. And so I didn't want to wait any longer. So I'm just going to make this video. If you have any questions, though, at the end of this, put it in the comments below and I will try to come back. And if I forget for some reason, and it's been a couple days and you haven't seen your question answered, feel free to reach out to me privately and remind me that you did put a question here and I will make sure I get it answered. So I'm going to hit share screen. And let's minimize this. Perfect. Okay. So we are going to go to Canva. If you don't currently have a Canva account, now listen, some of you guys are going to say, I already have how to do this on my phone, or I already have how to do this on something else. And that's awesome. I'm going to show you how I do it from Canva, but you can do it anywhere you want. Okay. Don't think this isn't for you. Maybe you already have a URL, but at the end of this, I'm going to talk about how I use my URL and how you can use it too. Okay. So don't just dismiss it. If you go to Canva, and if you don't have an account, you really want to have one because there's so many great things that you can use Canva for, all kinds of graphics. You guys can see, like, I have a logos here. I did my own branding. Like, here's an example of how I use it for quotes. That I'm going to use for my social media. Okay. So there's a lot of really cool stuff that you can do. Now, all I'm going to do is go in their search feature and put in URL. Oh, maybe that's not how I did it last time. I thought that's how I found it. Maybe not. Let me double check. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, not URL. Create QR code. I just called this the wrong thing, guys. Sorry. Creating a QR code. I think I called it URL. Sorry, guys. QR code. Okay. So you can pick any of these graphics. And the fun thing is you can change things around when you go onto Canva. But I want to show you guys, for example, some of the different ways that I've used it in the past. Okay. So let's just say I decide I want to do this one. Okay. My colors are more like pink and bright, right? So if I click on this, maybe I change it. Like, maybe I just take that out because it's not really my look, right? So I'm going to take all that out. Okay. Now, for example, when I have events that I'm at, and actually we might be able to find my old template. When I have events, I like to make a little picture with that not URL, with that QR code and use it. Here we go. And I made one for Kelly. Okay. Like, we did an event together at a farmer's market. So when people use their phone on this QR code, her website came up. Now, at the time, this was when, if you had a free customer account for the first time, you got a $25 uploaded in credits. So I want you guys to think about this. The next time they offer that, where people who get a free customer account for the very first time have uploaded $10 in credits or uploaded $25 in credits, like they did here, this is a great idea, because when they use this QR code, it takes them straight to your website. And now they immediately have $25 in credits, right? So let's just use this one, for example. Okay. Now I go over here to uploads. I'm going to use my picture. Okay. Let's just say I put my picture here. Okay. Now this, when you put it in, I forgot how I did this. There it is right there. See on the left-hand side where it says QR code right here, then you put in your website. So let me go to my new Thrive 60. Okay, so this is how I've been doing it, guys, because lately there's been a lot of stuff with security, and for some reason it doesn't work unless I do it this way. So I'm going to do thrive60.com. Make sure it comes up to my stuff. Okay, then I'm going to copy. This little bar is in my way. Hold on one second, guys. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to put my website right here that I just copied. I'm going to paste, generate code. Boom. Now, when somebody uses this, it's got it. Now, right now, we don't have the $25 off. So I'm going to take that off. Okay. And I just added these little pictures here, right? So maybe I'm going to move this down here and I'm going to put link more right here. Okay. Now, this could be just a graphic. I could download it. It could just be a graphic. It could be something that I printed and put into a frame. It could be something that I used this graphic that I now downloaded to my computer and upload it to Vistaprint and make a card, a business card with it, right? There's all different ways you can use it. Let me show you guys also. For example, I have some really cool sample pictures that I've created. Where are my pictures? Oh no, can't find it. Sorry guys, bear with me. Okay, that's a cute one I need to take. Okay, here we go. So these are all my ones. I have a whole bunch of them. Okay, like 7 of them. Thank you, Kelly Hoover. It was her amazing ones. And I just uploaded my own info to it. Okay, so let's just say I want to make one that has a QR code. Okay, so maybe it's this one. And I'm going to take this picture of me off. And instead, I'm going to go to QR code. And then I want to put my Thrive sample site there, right? Instead of Thrive 60, I want my sample site. So now I copy, paste, generate code, boom. Now it's here. So I can put this right here. And when people click on this, it's going to take them straight to my site. So now I can use this on my stories. I can use this on a post. I can print this. I could make cards from this. I could make little postcards from this. I could make stickers. That would actually be a brilliant idea. Put stickers that then you could use on your sample packs. You could put it on the Thrive In magazines. You could put it on business cards that you already own. Why go get new business cards if you already have business cards? But you could get a sticker made with this QR code. You could just literally go to Office Depot and get Avery labels. And if you go to avery.com, you can do custom printed labels. Hold on, let's go products. You can literally, so I already know what my labels, I think they're like these, right? In-store labels. And then let's say I know my product's 5160. Then I can make my own template for 5160, start designing. I've done this before, as you can tell, because I already have a login. So look, I could take these labels that I've already bought from Office Depot and I could copy and paste my QR code that I made here. And then I could just use this sticker to print and put on all different things that I already have. Okay, so is that helpful for you guys? I hope so. And if you want to use that, that's awesome. Okay, you could even just have the graphic on your phone. And next time you're out, let's say you're at a baseball game for your kids because it's baseball season, right? And you're talking to a mom and you guys are talking about what you do. You share what you do. She's interested. You could literally pull up that graphic with your QR code on your phone and say, hey, just link this, and it'll pull it right up for her, right? People know how to use QR codes. It'll work right for her. Then she'll be able to go right on there and ask for a sample. Or maybe you have one. I would make one for your Thrive 60 site, one for your sample site, and one for your regular website, right? That way they have 3 different ways of grabbing that from you. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them below. I will come back and answer them. If you don't see me answer it in a couple of days, because you might be watching this later, just feel free to reach out to me and say, Blair, I have a question about this. Can you go back and answer it? No problem at all. And in case you're wondering what I'm drinking, you guys, this is Pink Pro, LaCroix, half a lemon, and 3 frozen strawberries. It literally tastes like a cocktail. It's amazing on this hot summer day. All right, have a great day. Go out there and share your info with people. GPOT.